Hello there, it's Uncle B coming at you again, letting you know it's pipe smoking time. If it is pipe smoking time, yes, it is. And I want to take time out to thank you for stopping by, spending time with me, Uncle B. And if you would be so kind to subscribe to my channel, it would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Some of this water. Today I'm going to be talking about another one of my traumas. Last two videos about traumas. One of them was about when I was a kid. I don't know if I was 6 or 7 years old. My aunt was in an abusive relationship with my uncle. He came and tried to beat her up, and that had an impact on me at that time because there's nothing I could do. My other trauma was when I was a kid, my mom and dad divorced. My mom and dad divorced had a great impact on me, right? But let me get my pipe together and we can continue to talk, right? Okay. Today I have some one of my herbs called mint y'all. Right here, it's called mint y'all. Wonderful herb. I also have some chamomile. I put it right there, chamomile. Chamomile is very fine. Actually, I just took it out the store. Chamomile tea. You're gonna use the chamomile in its form like this rather than the original chamomile leaf. You put the chamomile in last because it's real fine, right? You put the regular herbs in first. That's how it looks. Looks just like some leaves, some dry leaves off the tree. That's what it looks like. What you call like a dry herb. So it's gonna light very fast, very quickly. And you have some tobaccos that are called wet or like moist, you know what I mean? And they're kind of moist and they last longer in your pipe. Now I'm gonna get some of this chamomile. Very fine. Like I said, I bought it right out the store, right out of Walmart. And it's just one of the tea bags. Get out the tea bag, put it in the container, you can smoke it. But in that form, it's very fine, right? So, got my tapper here, got a lighter here, also got this type of lighter, and also have a torch lighter, right? This is a torch lighter. There's different settings on it, so you can turn it down to really low so it's not really burning up your bowl, right? Because sometimes when it's windy out, it's hard to keep your lighter together, lit, so you light your pipe. So sometimes you need a flame like that, like your torch. I bought two other Zippo lighters, but evidently it wasn't full of fuel, so it didn't work. But I'll show you those some other time. But let's get started with the pipe. Go ahead and light the pipe. Again, it's kind of windy. Like I said, it's kind of windy. Get your Ziploc, get your torch. every time. Wind have no effect on this. Sir. Keep in mind, first lighting your pipe, you're gonna have two lights. The initial light, light it up, tap it down a little bit. Give it one more light. Man, with that torch lighter, quick, fast, in a hurry. Yes, sir. Ah, so relaxing. Pipe smoking is so relaxing. My pipe holder I got from Mississippi. Sir, some of this water. Like I said, I have another traumatic experience that I went through as a young adult. I'm a twin, right? Twin. I call myself Uncle B because I have a twin named Sharon. My name is Aaron. I call it Aaron and Sharon. But as kids, they call us brother and sister, right? So as I got older, people still call me brother. So much so, I forgot my name was Aaron. But I introduced myself. I said, my name is Brother, which is my nickname, but it wasn't my gimmick, right? So those who really know me call me Brother. And Uncle B comes from Uncle Brother because my niece and nephew used to call me Uncle Brother. And think about it, that didn't sound strange to them because that's what they call me all their lives, right? But when my niece and nephew had friends and I was around and they introduced me as, hey, this is my Uncle Brother, it confused their friends because they didn't know if, what do you mean, is he your uncle or he's your brother? So when they said that, my niece and nephew would look at them like, well, what do you mean? He's my Uncle Brother. Not knowing Uncle Brother wasn't my name. But inside of your family dynamic, you call this, you call that, and it don't sound strange because that's what you've been doing all your life, right? So that's how come I'm Uncle Brother or Uncle B. Yeah, but anyway, I had a twin named Sharon. My twin sister was born with a rare disease called sickle cell anemia. Yeah, sickle cell anemia. I carry the traits, but they never affected me. No. I got these lighters. This is a more expensive lighter right here. It's a lighter, it's a torch, but it's also a lighter. Unreliable though. This cheap one right here will work like a champ. Or the torch works like a champ. Anyway, my sister was born with a disease called sickle cell anemia. Normally, as far as we knew, mostly only African Americans had this particular type of disease. said, I was born with the traits, but it never affected me. You can be born with traits of something, and that something would never bother you. But it affected my sister her whole life. It made her joints swell up and ache because her cells, the oxygen cells, were supposed to be shaped a certain way, but it wasn't. It was like half, and so that stopped her from getting a certain amount of oxygen to her body. Thus, when oxygen affects everything, kidney, your heart, your joints. So it affected her. Affected her most of her life, especially age 17 on, right? It really affected her. Start going in and out of hospitals, a bunch of needles, stuff like that. Started breaking down. Now I knew other people who had this disease, and I would hear that they passed away, right? But I never thought that would happen to my sister, my twin sister. I just never thought it would. So we lived again as we got a little bit older. Was in the hospital a little bit more pain. Until one day, when the hospital, she never came back out again. She succumbed to the disease. That's when her heart, her kidneys, and all that stuff, everything started breaking down and failing. So her body couldn't take it anymore. So she passed away. That had such an effect on me, because she's my twin. I love my sisters. I had 3 other sisters. My older sister Mary. Next one down is Marilyn, and then it was my sister. My twin sister Francine, or Sharon. They call her Francine, but her name is Sharon, and then me, and then my younger sister Angie. Love all my sisters, really. But I had a special bond with my twin because we were always together. We experienced everything together because we was twins. We went to school together, right? We were sick together. Always had somebody to play with. I got the measles, she got the measles. I got chicken pox, she got chicken pox. No matter what, we were together. When we had to be quarantined, we was quarantined together. She's all I knew, right? So it was real traumatic on me for her to pass away. I didn't know what to do, what to think, because my heart was just broken. I was thinking, I was praying. I'm a spiritual guy, you know what I mean? I believe in the Lord. And I just said, Lord, you could have taken me instead of her. I had a good life up to that point, and I figured she could have had a better life without dealing with that sickness. I said, you could have taken me and give her a couple more years of disease-free life. I just thought that, and I was disappointed. I was kind of upset with the Lord. But then I realized after a while, again, it's part of life. Lose people are going to come and go, but you just have to appreciate them while they are there, right? Just appreciate them while they are there. Because you never know when they're going to be gone. Sickness, or they took away, you never know. So it taught me to really appreciate those around me who I love while they're there, because you never know. And then in the end, you have those great memories in your spirit that you can just bring up and about, right? So that's just one of the things that happens. And again, through that you learn that it's part of life. People losing people you love and hurts and affects you, but you learn to go on. I'm never gonna get over it, but I learned to go on with my life, do what I got to do, and appreciate those around me. I'm a spiritual guy. I believe in the Lord. I believe that someday I'll see her again. Because I believe that, I'm a Christian type guy. But some people don't believe, and that's their prerogative. I have nothing against you. Nothing against you. Everybody's entitled to believe what they want to believe, whether you're atheist or believe in whoever. It's up to you. We all have a choice to believe in what we want to believe in. And I never want to take that away from anybody. So hopefully nobody wants to take it away from me. Because if it's not true, it's just my consequences, my things I have to deal with. It's not affecting you, right? So again, that's part of life too. Believe what you want to believe. But again, I'm at you talking about traumas and the trauma of losing my twin sister. So again, if you would be so kind to subscribe to my channel, it would be greatly appreciated. Yes, sir. And it's summertime in Vegas. Make sure you stay hydrated. Let me just get you look at my pool. Oh, that's my beautiful pool right there, sir. That's my beautiful pool, sir. So, I'll be coming at you. Have a great day. Be safe. And see you next time.